And hello all friends, potatoes are with you, and today we will consider the most largest drill in the Create, which is generally possible to build without any restrictions. Yes, honestly, I haven't figured out yet how to get into the configs and change not 2048, but let's say 9000, or put something there a little bit shorter in order to make a huge drill that will demolish the whole world. Well, today we have almost the largest drill possible. I am sure that it is possible to make it a little bit there, literally on the block on the right, on the block on the left more, because we have some extra blocks there. But in principle, now we have a maximum number of blocks in this structure of 2048. So let's look at it faster. Well, let's look at it from the outside first. This is practically a square here. I counted here we have, in my opinion, 33 blocks or something, and the height is a little less. Let's say somewhere, well, 28 probably so. Let's look at it from the other side. If I'm not mistaken, by the way, then this thing can also be replaced with a mechanical drill. Yes, by the way, it can be rotated. Come on. So here, it is possible not for a whole block, but to do even more. That's right, look, turn it like this. Put glue here, break it all. Thus, here, we will have just the same platform freed up, and it can be made literally twice as much. And thus the drill will really be even bigger, even with restrictions to 2048 blocks. That is, 40 by 40 blocks can be safely done, I am sure more than. So, here we also have a mechanism. Here is the construction of the cave. In principle, this is done so that he does not know any troubles and digs like an ordinary drill. Only the truth is ultra huge. We also have unloading on the side. Yes, I honestly don't know what warehouses will be needed here to unload everything, but in principle, it is there, and that's good. Also here we have plate presses. Let's click on them and generally see what it is. Oklahoma, the call is accepted. This is the largest drill, which is made of just 2048 blocks. I hope they will find a way to remove this restriction, or add the ability to change limits in the config. I am more than sure that somewhere there, at the root of the crate itself, perhaps even in the fashion itself, there are restrictions given 2048. I'm sure it can be changed. And this is most likely, even there is a big coupling, and you don't just need to open the archive, in fact, shorter, and somewhere there, maybe change some value in a text document. In general, here we also have a collection, of course a trolley, a building, then, there is also a recharge. By the way, it turns out that the recharge can be removed, the subscribers said, because here, in principle, we will have a stove on its own in the structure. So in general, here we have nothing in front of us, so I have already dug out such a huge moat in advance. With the help of the fill team, this moat is about 40 or 30 blocks shorter in my opinion. It seems to me that this thing will be enough either end-to-end, or just a little bit not enough, which in principle will even be Oklahoma. So let's do the following. If I'm not mistaken, yes, now this structure is not standing on anything. Let's put it on. Before that, we will make a smaller download, because I will lag. We will also make the simulation smaller. Well, 1, 2, 3. So, everything, the structure is worth it. Nothing even lags, because here we have few chunks. If we do more, even by the way, nothing lags either. Well, let's do it better somewhere 5, so that everything is fine at all. So on, I'll take a shorter wrench, and by the way it already exists, and press the PCM. That's it, they twisted it and went to transfer it. There is such a tank here, I have already checked. This structure is transferred a little crookedly, because I just understand that the crate does not have time to process this building, or the computer. In short, I don't know what doesn't have time there. In general, look, if we now put, let's say, a given trolley somewhere here, then it is put here so empty. In order for the structure to load, it is necessary to reissue it, but I usually do it like this. Hop, look, op she broke. Excellent structure, loaded. Now we can put a trolley collector here. Before that, we also put here, where our self-propelled trolley is. And also do not forget to make sure that nothing turns, but turns the same way as the trolley. That is, this is so that we do not have such problems as twisting around its axis. In short, there will be all sorts of inconveniences. Let's just take the lever, put it all on the trolley perfectly. That's it. Okay, so far, so good. Let's put rails here for now, so that everything goes forward well for sure. Well, let's try to power it up. So we power it up. Everything is fine. He goes ahead with us, digs, or rather makes a tunnel, and then we have, as I understand it, but does he extract? Wait, and there is nothing mining. He apparently mines there, pulls out 9 blocks in front of him in short. In general, what will happen next? Then the most interesting thing is that Stis literally has 10 blocks here. He will dig them up now, and will already break into this huge cave. Well, by the way, what is there in height, let's say? And here, we have literally 2 blocks, not enough to reach the very top. Again, I think I dug about 30 here. Let's check it out now. In short, I dug 30 blocks exactly, and that's 28. It's at our height, and now it's already breaking out, and making just a huge cave. And look, we now have a download of 5 chunks, an FPS of 200, 100. In short, everything is Oklahoma. This is true without shaders. But in principle, shaders with such a storm, then they are needed, because it is very dangerous. And now you can see that he pulls out such a huge mine from us, also makes himself a tunnel. However, I do not know why we do not put blocks here. Just look, I don't know. It's like a set of some kind, just a huge team set. So everything has been set here. Look here, they have allocated it there, and have already dug this much. And moreover, look at the speed of this drill. It's just fascinating, because well, just imagine here we have 30, there are 32, roughly speaking. 30 by 30 is 900 blocks. 900 blocks, break out literally. Let's count it in short, let's count how many. So 1, 2, 3, 4. In 5 seconds, maybe 4 even seconds. 900 blocks are pulled out in 4 seconds. I don't even know how to describe it. And think about it, you can even make not 900, but consider it twice as much if you remove this linear chassis here. That is, there will be almost 2,000 blocks in 4 seconds to break out. This kind of really puts me on the server, it seems. What is there on the operative? It takes 4 gigabytes of RAM, but it seems to me it's even just a default Minecraft. Think about it, it's really possible to do this on the server. It seems to me that the truth will ban you for this. But I think it's possible to negotiate or something there at night. In short, to test, to build such a colossus, and then, if anything, hide it somehow with a wrench somewhere in your chest. Now we have a direct digging going on. I want to check something else. The most interesting thing is probably how it will turn. And let's do this. Yes, face the movement. That's it. It's all taken on this thing, and in short everything. So we kick. That's it. Well. He wraps up, he has to a little bit. Listen, yes, he turns it around a little bit, but this does not change the matter. The main thing is that he wraps and makes such beauties now. First of all, we can already see the rounding here. This is already very beautiful. And now, I am very interested in how it will turn for a long time. He has already driven how many times? 2, 3, 4 blocks, and still turns. I think he's X turns like that, probably 10 blocks for sure. But in principle, he has already taken about 20 degrees. You estimate here already how much has been dug, literally in a matter of seconds. I don't know, but a minute shorter, no more than 2 minutes, here, we have such a huge mine escaped. Now there is still a turn here. So, it seems to me that he needs to be helped here to pull forward, because apparently there is not enough for the gate yet to dig forward. So, we are already pushing. It's already getting scary. Listen, along the way, everything, literally didn't have enough. Here are 3 blocks and that's it. He turned completely. And look how he's now digging right in that direction. That's it. Let's do the math. It took him about 15 blocks to completely turn such a huge machine by 90 degrees. Well, in short, it's just 10. If there were 2 more blocks here, it would be even prettier. After all, let's say we were standing here, and then bam, and it's split. I don't know what it is. In short, blocks just break out from under us, and we still fall here. In short, a new task for subscribers. You need, first of all, if you don't figure out how to work with configs, there's somewhere in general in the fashion archive as I understand it, then just do the following. Remove these linear chassis here, and replace them with an increase in radius using these mechanical drills here. I've already shown you how it's done. Just put them not on linear chassis, but like this, mechanical drills on mechanical drills, and in short, turn them there if anything like this, and with a wrench, and in principle, you will definitely succeed. And I wonder what sizes the drill will come out in this scenario, and what sizes you can still make this drill if you change the configs. With this configuration of computers, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and also 10 to 60 video cards. Well, there was a potato with you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, put likes, write comments, click on the bell, so as not to miss new videos.